So now we're going to go to the next sound. The next sound is ya, ya. That's the next combination. So the only difference is instead of ya, 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 of course your jaw is going to be staying still. Ya, 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 ya. But adding an extra thing, your tongue is going to be extended. Yeah, you're going to look extra weird now, sorry. But it works. Ya, 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 ya. Yeah, if you're done laughing right now, then we can continue. Remember, jaw still, mouth is open with the jaw dropping down and back. The tongue is extended, resting on the bottom lip. Ya, 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 ya. Notice no change in my jaw, all in my tongue. Yeah, if you're done making all the jokes and laughing, let's go. Ready? And ya, 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 ya. Just my guys. Now ladies, you can join in too. Guys, this is your last one. Whoops. And ladies, this is where we stop and we begin to descend. Now my guys can join back in. Now ladies, you're no longer needed here. It's too low unless it's 100% comfortable. If you feel like you're pushing it all, then don't go here. Guys only. Ya, 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 ya. Last one. And we're done with that part. Okay, so now what I want you to do for the sake of saving time on these videos is to go back to the same scales that I played. And after you do la, ga, and ya, ya, there are three more sounds. So you do la, ga, then you do ya, ya, which we've already done. And then you go to ya, ga, which is ya, ga, ya, ga, ya, ga, ya, ga, ya. Yeah, with the tongue extended, I know. It's still crazy. I know I'm going to get a whole bunch of comments on how crazy it is. But tongue's extended, ya, ga, ya, ga, ya, ga. Only, of course, jaw stays still, jaw is relaxed down and back, and the tongue is extended. Ya, ga, ya, ga, and so forth. So just go back and do that on the scale, ignore the other stuff. After you do ya, ga, then you're going to do ta-la. Ta-la, 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 ta. Ta-la, ta-la. T-A-L-A. Make sure, of course, again, can't emphasize this enough, jaw stays still, relax down and back. Ta-la, ta-la. It might not be the purest T sound, just get as close as you can without moving your jaw. And lastly, we revisit la, ga, and you go back and do la, ga, la, ga, la, ga, la, ga, la. Remember, we're only working the comfortable part of your range. The hard part should be keeping your jaw still, not hitting the notes. These notes are supposed to be easy. It's on purpose. Do not try to push your voice beyond its comfortable place on this. It's just not worth it, and it's not necessary. It's all about relaxing the throat. If the throat is relaxed in the lower part of the range, trust me, it'll be there on the high part. Now I suggest doing these two-syllable combinations several times over. So laga, yaya, yaga, sala, and back to laga again. You go through those. Then I want you to start back over at laga again at the beginning and go through it again. If you go through it 2 or 3 times, you should notice a huge difference in the quality of your tone. It should come through a lot more full and a lot more resonant, and crossing from one register to the next should be a lot easier. Now, to finally top everything off, we're going to do some glissando slides, just to make sure that our bridges are where they need to be. This is going to act not only as a part of your warm-up, but also as kind of a test to let you know if you're as warmed up as you should be or could be. So in order to relax our throats and to make sure that our registers are balanced, we're going to do a 3-vowel combination from the bottom of our range to the top. So we're going to start off with ah, as in father. Then we're going to go to aw, as in awful. And then as in ugly. So it'll be from ah to aw to Make sure you have that clearly. It's very important that you pronounce each vowel. So it's going to sound like this, sliding from the bottom of my range to the top. Ah! Just a quick slide, almost like you're just talking it up and down. Again, it's ah, ah to In the bottom of your chest voice, you do the ah. As you approach your transition place, you go to an ah. And as you approach your head voice, pure head voicey place, you do an Now, it takes a little practice, but you'll get used to it. And it really helps to align your registers and make everything flow better. So as a final word of advice, I just want to emphasize the importance of warming up your voice like this daily. You don't just work out on days when you think you might have to be in a bathing suit. So why would you just vocalize on days when you think that you have to sing? You need to vocalize every single day so that when it comes time to sing, you'll be ready, whether you have to perform or not. It's very important. You should spend about 15 to 20 minutes vocalizing daily to keep your vocal cords in shape and to keep that muscle memory strong. Okay? Also, when you're done performing, it's important that you go through some of these same steps, a gentle vocal warm-up, but instead it'll be used as a cool down. If you ever find your voice kind of groggy or a little hoarse, that doesn't mean to go on vocal rest. It means to gently stretch out the vocal cords to relieve that inflammation and to relieve that swelling in them that's causing that hoarseness or that huskiness. And so hopefully all this stuff is sunken in, and I hope you find this useful. I promise you all this stuff really works, but you've got to really do it. And you should notice results immediately afterwards when you're done. So what I suggest is if you sing a song in the beginning before the warm-up, just a little bit of something, and then go through the warm-up and sing the same song afterwards, you should hear a big difference in your voice. And you should feel a big difference in how easy it is. And again, this video would not be complete if I didn't shamelessly plug my vocal instructional CD that you can get on aapproach.com. It's only $20. And it doesn't contain this exact warm-up, but it contains vocal exercises that are designed to strengthen your voice and bring your range even further beyond what we've done today. And it also contains some very powerful breathing exercises that will really give your voice a big extra boost of power and a lot more control over your range and more vocal stamina. Till next time,